Okay, so let's say that now you've remixed this template, and so you are on the homepage, and you are, just looking to maybe create new pages because Aura now support multi-pages site. How do you do that? You will have this part here with pages, and this is the sitemap of your project. So right now I only have home. So let's say I want to create the pricing page. So I'll go here and just write pricing, and then it's gonna by default take the same URL. You can set a page transition if you want to have some smooth, like fade in, fade out. Let's try that. Oh, yeah, okay. So let's try fade, slide, rate, blur. Hey, blur. Let's try it to blur. Ease in and out, so you have like a smooth effect that goes in a kind of an elastic. Distance 12px, duration 300 ms. Okay, that sounds fine. So by default, it's gonna take the page you created it from as the template to get started. So here what I want to do is to replace the content because it's asking me what would you like to change on this page. So change this page to features, adapt this page to the pricing page with pricing, comparison table, testimonial, and FAQ. So what I said is that here I want to do a pricing page. So I'll ask very simply, I was like, change this page to be a pricing page. Add a pricing table featuring 3 columns and comparing the different features, comparing the features you get in each price tier. You can mention like how much you want it to be, so you can like start with I don't know, $9 per month, then 29, and then 79. Let's do it like this. Make a toggle to switch between monthly or yearly price, and give, let's say, 20% discount if you go yearly price. Change prices, so I want to switch between monthly and yearly prices and make the price displayed change dynamically. Give 20% discount if you go yearly price. Again, the best way is just to add a screenshot, because as Meng says when he introduced the tool, like a screenshot is worth 1,000 words to Gemini when you're prompting. So we can ask it to just replicate it. And I say, attached is a screenshot to guide you build the same layout structure. Adapt the colors to fit the light mode, light UI interface, the light UI and branding we've built so far. So even if I upload a dark mode, at least it should adapt it. Normally, we will see. So let's see what it come up with. At the pricing table, what did I forget? Yeah, I can also mention that I want to have this pricing table comparison underneath. Also add a detailed pricing table comparing what's included in each tier. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is interesting. This is what I wanted. I like how the branding is really well applied. Like you have the same colors, the same typography, the same style as we had on the homepage. So we can see it's writing the code first, and it's doing the price table just like I wanted. So very nice. Okay, I think it's soon done. Okay, nice animation. Cool. Look at that. Honestly, I would have never done as good on Figma. We have some nice hover animation on the cards, get started, and it highlighted, you know, kind of this very popular way to do it. You have the tag here to say that this is the plan you want to go for. And if we do monthly and yearly, you see that the toggle is changing the price. Build yearly, that's really good. It's exactly what we wanted. Amazing. We have some nice check marks here. It's perfect. You know, it's like, yeah, it's a standard pricing table like you've seen it 100 times, you know, but at least it gets it right. So one thing I was mentioning, see here, is that it changed my navbar and my footer because I forgot to ask in the instruction to reuse the same header and the same footer. By default, it's kind of gonna rebuild something. So what we can do is here we go back to our homepage and I can go to code and here I can search for my navbar that I know is around here. Yeah, navbar. And I can just mobile menu overlay outside nav. I also want that because that's my hamburger menu. So I go into all this and then right before main hero wrapper, okay. Go back to pricing. I have copied it and here I just see my navbar is radically different. So what I will do is that I will just paste it. And you see here, it has changed accordingly, okay? And there we go, we have the same as we had on the homepage. If I go preview, if I do, yeah. I love it when it works the first time, especially when I'm recording a video. So okay, cool. So we have the hamburger menu working just like on home. One thing we need to fix also is the footer. So again, I can just hit save here because I want to keep this. And now I can go to my footer on the homepage, which is this one, which is great. I like the little gradient reflection that I had. I can either go search it in the code like this, or I can go in design mode and just click for the element, which is here, footer, and copy. And it's just going to copy everything. So it's great if you have set up all your links, if you're doing a multi-pages template like I am. So if you have all your links, then you can just do it once and then copy it over the other pages. So I go to, yeah, I want to, yeah. We just go back to pricing, yeah. Okay. And here we find our footer. So you see that it's under here. So I can just go into the body and say, either I can paste into, or I can go here into the footer code and just go there and replace it. I'll just paste it. And there you go, you have the same as I had on the homepage. I just need to re-input the background, you know, but I think it looks great this way. You don't need to have the same background as on home, you know, we need to bring some different style to the page. So here, if I want to increase the top padding, I can do like this here, and it's going to increase, you know, I can do 28, let's do 28, it's great. And there you go. In less than 15 minutes, maybe 10, I created a new page on my site. I reused the same navbar. I did not write a single line of code. Technically, I just copy pasted it. And I have a functioning pricing page with monthly, yearly payment, my table as I want it, some nice hover effect, and there we are. So this template right now that I'm building is available on my profile, and it's so far it's just the homepage. You can remix it for free, but once I have created all the pages, I plan to make it as a paying template. So get a chance to grab it now while it's free so you can remix just like I'm doing and create pages yourself if you want to, using my homepage as a base layer. And then it will be just like my other templates. So if you want to get started with Aura, I have a link I can share with you. And if you use that link, that affiliate link, then you can get 50% off all my templates. So it's good if you want to give it a try. If you are a designer, just curious developer, or working in the tech industry in general, I just can only highly recommend you to give it a try, because it's a great glimpse of what the future of website building is looking like. So again, thanks for watching and see you on the next one.